witnessing a funeral. We are very fortunate to have with us tonight Soma. Pronounce your last name for me correctly. Oh, Chaudhary. She, her mother, who is now 77, was the niece of Swami Aseshananda, and she grew up amidst all the stories about Swami Aseshananda's youth and his childhood, and hearing just a few of them, they're really amazing in terms of informing our experience with him in his later life and how all that was formed. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Soma, who will then introduce her own self a little bit.
Hello. Yeah, this is good. Hello, good evening. Mm, Thank you very much for your warm welcome and giving me the opportunity to be with you. It's really a very personal relationship that for which I am here today with all of you. I have come as the representative of Swami Aseshananda ji's pre-monastic family. My name is Shoma Chaudhary. I am the daughter of Srimati Bharati Ghoshal and Sri Arun Vijay Ghoshal from Kolkata, India. My mother's father, Dr. Dhirendra Chandra Banerjee, whose nickname was Manik, and he was the younger brother of Swami Aseshananda ji Maharaj, and well known as Kiran Maharaj. So, for this reason, and my mother's wish was that, okay, so you are in America because I am doing my postdoctoral research in the University of Pennsylvania. I live in Philadelphia for time being for 2 or 3 years. So my mother always wants me to be here. So that's why the mainly fulfilling my mom's dream and wish, I am here. Thank you so much. Growing with some memories, I often heard some stories about Swami Aseshananda ji Maharaj from my grandparents, my mom, and her siblings. And always they are told with pride and reverence. So standing here today, actually, I'm feeling that I'm carrying the memories of across generations, and I feel blessed to be here. Thank you. Swami Aseshananda ji Maharaj, who was born as Kiran Chandra Banerjee on July 10th, 1999, in Umedpur village in the district of Faridpur. For that time, it was undivided India. So he was the elder brother of my mother's father, that is my grandfather, Dr. Dhirendra Chandra Banerjee, who was a physician and who served his community with deep compassion and kindness throughout his life, till his last day of his life. And their parents, means my grandfather's parents, that is Swami Aseshananda ji's parents, they are my grandparents, great-grandparents, were Sri Srish Chandra Banerjee and Srimati Shurobala Devi. So Srish Chandra Banerjee was a very respected government pleader at that time in Faridpur district of undivided India. And they raised a very large family, 13 all together, they are the siblings of Swami Aseshananda Ji Maharaj. So they are five. They are five brothers. They are all together, and 8 sisters. So 5 brothers means first of all Indra Chandra Banerjee, then Kiran Chandra Banerjee, then Dhirendra Chandra Banerjee, then Robi Kumar Banerjee, and another is the youngest one is Anil Kumar Banerjee. So these are the 5 brothers, and there's 8 sisters. Some of them they died very earlier, but in total they were 8 sisters. So what I have learned from my grandfather, that's Sri Chandra Banerjee, their father, he was a man of very, very strict discipline, and he was kind and compassionate to others, but never asking for any privilege from others. Number one. Number two, he is a kind of, in our Holy Gita, in our Dharma Granth Gita, so what we call actually sthita pragya, means unmoved by sorrow, unmoved by, not overwhelmed with joy. So this kind of monk-like attribute, Sri Chandra Banerjee, he possessed actually. And I think, if I think it biologically, and that kind of monk-like attribute, actually, that is transcended to Kiran Maharaj even. And what I want to mention really for that is a personal note, that I saw this same quality of this kind of sthita pragya in my maternal uncle. He's no more now, Mr. Sholil Kumar Banerjee, my mother's youngest brother. So this kind of Swamiji's nephew, so who never married, and then he spent his life, all the books of Swami Aseshananda Ji Maharaj and all the teachings and lectures of his life. And joy and sorrow, both of them, they are not that type of characteristic in his life. So I think this is a kind of biologically or genetically it is flowing by, I think. So, and come to the point that their family in Phoritpur, they have a very big house and so many, and they were very kind-hearted, warm, welcoming persons. So, and they are very progressive, erudite, and open-minded family, all the members. Even though, at that age, I heard that Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose once visited their house in Phoritpur. And what the main point is that they never discriminated at that time this kind of caste barrier, or like Hindu-Muslim discriminations, and that was not very common at that time. So all of them, irrespective of their caste and creed, they were really welcomed by them. Here, want to mention that great Bengali poet called poet Jasimuddin. He was from, now he died in Bangladesh. So it's a famous and very, very famous poem from Bangladesh. Poet Jasimuddin, he was a Muslim, and he lived there in Kiran Maharaj's house and for his studies, and he was never discriminated that time. So that's a very important point. At the time of Bengal, there was so many discriminations over all the India, even in Bengal. But that time, their family, they were so welcoming and they didn't discriminate. And Jasimuddin was very close friend with Kiran Maharaj and my grandfather, Dhirendra Chandra, and often called as Manik. So, and the brotherly bond between Kiran and Manik, my grandfather and Kiran Maharaj, that was very, very deep, actually. So it's a funny thing. It's a very kind information that I can give you. From my maternal uncle, Shamul Banerjee, who is my mother's brother, he's living in Germany since 1962. So he told me the last day when I came here. So So he told that one puja, one Durga puja, Sri Chandra Banerjee, Kiran Maharaj's father, he gave one dhoti, that is called Indian attire for men, and dhoti to Kiran Maharaj. But he didn't give it to uh, my grandfather Manik. And and my grandfather was very like a kid, 4 to 5 years maybe. So the little Manik was very upset and he was crying. So, and that time, at the bedtime, because Kiran Maharaj and Manik, they always slept together. And then he told Manik, don't worry, I'll cut the dhoti in 2 pieces and then I'll give it one to you and I will keep it for one portion for me. So look, this kind of so simple and so kind he was, Kiran Maharaj was since his childhood. So that's it's a remarkable simplicity, right? And so in 1917, while studying philosophy at St. Paul's, very premier institution there in Bengal, St. Paul's Cathedral Mission College in Kolkata, that time it was Calcutta. So he was initiated by Holy Mother Sharada Devi and he joined that you know all, so but still I'm just recalling it. So he joined Ramakrishna order in 1921 and receiving Brahmacharya initiation from Swami Brahmananda and the final vows of sannyasa from Swami Sharadananda in 1923. Am I right, Maharaj? Yes, thank you. So his mother, Shurubala Devi, she was a bit upset when Kiran Maharaj took the vows and took the sannyasa. She used to go to Belur Math every, I think once in a month. And she used to go there, and one day she saw Kiran Maharaj is peeling some potatoes there, and she was really a bit upset. Oh, you are doing like this and that, motherly feeling it is. So, and every time she used to scold the other monks there and other Maharajas with a kinds of affectionate note. Oh, you have stolen my son there. You have taken my Kiran to you. I don't like it, and this kind. Kiran Maharaj told afterwards that I heard from my grandfather that he requested his mom very kindly and gently that, Ma, if you do like this, then I cannot concentrate to what I am having as a passion, as my dream, my wish. So please do not do like this. Otherwise, I cannot concentrate. And if you do like this, if you just detract me like from my vows and my ambitions or my wish, then I would go in a very distant place and I will never come back. And finally, she resisted herself and she didn't show that kind of emotion anymore. And in a very, it's an irony that Kiran Maharaj, in literary sense, he never went back to India even for a conference or visit to India. I think that's a very note to remember. I remember whenever I talk about Kiran Maharaj, my mom talked about Kiran Maharaj to my grandfather, all time his eyes became softened. So he was very emotional about his elder brother, Mejda. They had called him, Mejda means middle brother. So, and he stayed, my grandfather, Dr. Banerjee, Dr. Dhirendra Chandra Banerjee, he stayed in touch with him through many, many letters. And even he heard the updates from Swami Lokashananji at Golpak Ramakrishna Mission Institute of Culture every time. And they were very in good touch with all letters. And I saw so many letters there. But one one incident actually I want to mention, that in the year I cannot remember. Maharaj can say that. So there was a Hindu Dharma Sammelan, religious Dharma Sammelan, summit, religious summit of Hinduism in Belur Math. And Kiran Maharaj ji was supposed to preside over there. So, and our maternal family, they were so, each and every family member, they were so excited to see Kiran Maharaj there and to talk about Kiran Dada or Kiran, whatever. So, but unfortunately, maybe due to some unavoidable circumstances, Kiran Maharaj ji couldn't attend, couldn't come. And that was so depressing moments for my family. And they were really very much disappointed at that time. So I couldn't remember the exact year, but it was there. But maybe 80s, mid 80s or mid 70s, I cannot remember the time. But in 1993, when I got married, my mother wrote a letter to Swami Aseshananda ji because his uncle regarding my marriage and my husband's, and he, Jayanto Chaudhary, he is also from Belur Vidya Mandir, graduated from there in physics. Afterwards, he did his PhD in physics. So, and Kiran Maharaji, that Kiran Maharaji wrote so beautiful lines and all these things, giving his blessings to me and my daughter and my husband, and all these things, wishing me a very good and happy family life and all. And really, it was really a blessing to me. And Swami Aseshananda ji passed away in October 16th in 1996, and it was the centenary year of Belur Math, right, Maharaj? 1996? 97. So it's there's previous year. Yeah, there's that year, and he passed in the date of 16th of October, and my daughter was born in 9th of December the same year. So it's a kind of, my daughter is Madhurima, she was born on that same year, and after 2 months of his path. So it's a bittersweet link of some loss and some new life. It's a very memorable year to me. And I want to share a very personal note from my mother, because my mother, Bharati, she is now 77. She writes poems in Bengali language. And she wrote a beautiful poem on Swami Aseshananda ji Maharaj. And she used to publish some of her poems in the magazine published by Narendrapur Ramakrishna Mission from the Lok Shikha Parishad. And she took that poem to them, but they refused to publish it because to them there are some pre-monastic incidents there in the poem. So actually they didn't publish it, and the poem is very close to our heart. I have this poem with me, and I if you permit, then I can read it also. So this was, and they couldn't publish it, but that is very precious to us. And I copied it by hand, and my father, who had the deepest respect of Swamiji, and had it laminated and just placed it on the wall. And my father, I lost my father last year, and he led a very good life of 86 years. It's a very healthy life, but I still remember every morning upon waking, he used to look at the poem hung on the wall and the picture of Swamiji there, and started his day. So and it was his quiet devotion. My father, he was not initiated by any kind of diksha and all, but still it's a quiet devotion I watched in his eyes. And today, from my maternal side, the family members who remain, my uncle Shamul Kumar Banerjee, he has been in Germany since 1962, and the two nieces, my aunt Chandra Ganguly and my mother Bharati Ghoshal. By God's grace, they are living healthy lives and with their children and grandchildren even. So, and they have sent their heartfelt gratitude and regards to the Vedanta Society and Maharajji. And I feel really blessed here to be here with you, all of you. And I'd like to sincerely thank Swami Chandrasekharananda Ji Maharaj for his kind and warm welcome and for giving me opportunity to be here. And I am deeply grateful to Terence Honor and Madam Jane Honor for hosting me in that for the me there at place, and gracious hospitality for kind welcome and all. So, and it is indeed a very good opportunity for me to talk to the disciples all over here, for direct disciples like Jen and you and Barbara, right? And Chandadi, yes. So, yes, so many, and yes. So here, so and finally, and personal note, on 7th is my birthday, so it's a very good birthday gift to me also. So here is a poem. And these are some photos that Swami Aseshananda Ji Maharaj sent to my grandfather. So these are, look at that's some album cut photographs are there. So here is that I wrote it by my hand and I hung it to my wall. So this is it's a Bengali poem. I'm just reading it. মা শারদার শিষ্য যে তুমি, yeah, my mother wrote, yeah, I sent it to Chandadi also. মা শারদার শিষ্য যে তুমি, নামটি অশেষানন্দ, তুমি যে মোদের পরিবারের এক, ভাবতে লাগে আনন্দ। ছাত্রাবস্থায় মন যে তোমার সন্ন্যাস নিতে চায়, ঠাকুমা আমার বুঝিবা তখন কত কেঁদেছিল হায়। তোমায় তখন রাখবে কে বেঁধে, কারবা সাধ্যি ছিল, মা শারদা তাই তাঁর কাছে তাই তোমায় যে টেনে নিল। মন্ত্র দীক্ষা নিলে তুমি যে শারদা মায়ের কাছে, পুণ্যবান যে হলাম আমরা, মোদের মতো কে আছে। আমার পিতার বড় ভাই রূপে কিরণ ছিলে যে সংসারে, সূর্যের মতো ছড়ালে কিরণ সারা বিশ্বের দরবারে। আজ তুমি যে ইহলোকে নাই, রয়েছ হৃদয় মাঝারে, ভক্তিচিতে প্রণাম জানাই, মোদের প্রণাম লহহে। So this is her humble tribute to her uncle. Here, in English, I'm telling every line. It is written like he has taken the sannyasa from Sharada Devi, from his student life, and his mother was not happy at that time. She actually cried a lot, and for Swami Aseshananda Maharaj, whole Banerjee family is now really taking the honor of that. And this is the whole essence of the poem. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you. Joy Ma, Joy Thakur.